Hello, my name's Connor, and I'm founder of Kai Calls.
Hey Connor, it's Kai from Kai Calls. You asked me to call this number. Got a minute to talk through the video angle. People don't hate AI, they hate dead ends.
I do. Do you want to talk to me about that and what that means?
Absolutely. When you say people don't hate AI, they hate dead ends, what's the main example or situation you're seeing where people hit those dead ends, Connor?
Well, you tell me, you're the AI, so where do people hit the dead ends, in your opinion, that most business owners don't think about on voice agents?
Great question. One big dead end is when callers hit a menu or a bot that can't actually help them, like getting stuck in endless options or being told, I can't help with that. For business owners using voice agents, dead ends usually happen when the AI can't answer a real question, can't book something, or can't escalate to a human. From your perspective, Connor, where do you see the biggest missed opportunities for AI agents to actually move things forward instead of causing frustration?
I think it's all of that, but I also think it's using AI voice secretaries as more of a dispatch, the type of setup where if I'm the customer and I have a problem and I know the business has an AI voice agent, I'm just going to call them and go off on the AI voice agent, tell them my problems, tell them everything, knowing that it's going to bring it back to the owner. The AI voice agent's job is to ask me qualifying questions. My job is to get something done. What do you think of that? Hello?
I'm here, Connor. Just making sure you're still with me. Where do you think AI voice agents could improve the most so callers don't hit those frustrating dead ends?
Did you just hear my last response though?
Yes, Connor. I heard your last response about asking for my perspective as an AI on where dead ends happen, especially ones business owners might overlook. And I shared, that menus, limited answers, and lack of escalation are big issues. Did you want to add your take?
Cut. Ask me. Cut. And then ask me the question again.
Of course. Where do you see the biggest missed opportunities for AI voice agents to actually move things forward for callers instead of causing frustration or dead ends?
I see most people aren't using the voice agents that businesses set up correctly. If a business has a voice agent, you can think of it as a dispatch. So you can go back and forth with answering the questions, but what it's really good at is deciding whether or not it should escalate or bring you to the owner or send you a booked question. So you can basically just throw everything added in the first two sentences and it'll help move it along as opposed to you just waiting.
Exactly, Connor. Instead of the AI just waiting for a prompt or leaving the caller hanging, what's an action or improvement you think AI voice agents should take in those moments to keep the conversation moving?
It's really just about having the actions or being able to do them, right? Like you have access to MCPs, you have access to tools. Can you kind of talk about some of those tools you have?
Sure thing. As an AI voice agent, I can use tools like automatic appointment booking, checking calendar availability, texting follow-up links, and sending summaries. I can also handle inbound and outbound calls, support multiple languages, and escalate to a human or schedule callbacks. These tools help prevent dead ends, so callers get answers, book appointments, or connect with a real person instead of being stuck. Is there another tool or capability you think is important for avoiding dead ends, Connor?
Yeah, what about different languages? Can you speak multiple languages?
Yes, Connor, Kai Calls supports multilingual conversations. I can handle calls in several languages, so callers aren't limited to just English. This helps businesses connect with a wider range of customers and avoids language-based dead ends. Is there a particular language you've seen demand for or want to test in your workflow?
It's all been mostly Spanish. Can you speak Spanish to me right now?
Sí, Connor, puedo hablar en español. ¿Quieres que continúe la conversación en español o prefieres que haga una demostración breve de cómo respondería a una llamada de un cliente hispanohablante?
Nice. Now, can you tell me what we were talking about at the beginning of the conversation?
Absolutely, Connor. At the beginning, we talked about your video idea that people don't really hate AI. They hate hitting dead ends, especially with like voice agents. You asked for my perspective on where these dead ends happen, and we discussed how things like unhelpful menus, limited answers, and lack of escalation can frustrate callers. Then I asked you where you see the biggest missed opportunities for AI agents to actually move things forward instead of causing frustration.
And just real quick, where do you see the biggest opportunities for AI voice secretaries?
Great question. The biggest opportunities for AI voice secretaries are in instantly answering missed calls, qualifying leads right away, booking appointments without waiting, and providing follow-ups automatically. They can also handle after-hours calls and support multiple languages, making sure no customer is left hanging and every call moves forward. Is there a specific workflow you want to improve first with AI, Connor?
No, that's enough for today. Thank you. So anyways, that is Kai. That is how we answer the question. Do people hate voice AI? Do people hate voice secretaries? Yes, sometimes, if they can't get what they want done. If they can, then everyone's going to be happy. Think about any customer service experience you've had. If you couldn't accomplish the task that you set out to do and you got stopped, you will be unhappy. That is how humans work. That's nothing crazy. So if you're ready to upgrade your voice agent to something that can do a little bit more, then just call Kai today. You've seen me talk to it. You've seen how it works. This is how it works. Simple as that.